Hey y'all, so this is my third video doing a full face of black on makeup for this Valentine's Day series. So in this video, I will be using none other than the beautiful Mented Cosmetics. This is the full face that I did complete using all the products. It's very much on the nude and natural type of side. With Mented, you definitely are going to get all the browns and the natural shades for us chocolate girls. To start out, I'm going to do my foundation, and I have their Skin foundation stick. I have two different shades, which I use the shade D10, and this is what I actually use for my all over foundation shade. And then I also have shade L40, which I know is really light. I ended up getting this with the intention of using it as my under eye like highlight, like under eye concealer. I prefer to go directly in and just start applying the product to my skin. For my brush, I usually like to go in with a dense foundation brush. I don't want to use anything that has like a loose kind of texture to it, because I feel like cream foundation, you do need to be able to have you need to be able to control the product. So I do like to go in with a more dense brush. So y'all, this is how Skin by Mented looks on me. Now it's time to go in with my under eye concealer, and again, I'm taking that same Skin by Mented foundation shade, but this time using shade L40. I like that this shade, it's bright enough to be like an under eye highlight, but not too bright, I feel like, where it just looks like, girl. And I've already gone in with my bronzer and my blush, which those were not by Mented, so I left those out. But yeah, this is what this shade looks like on me. So I also have the translucent in the shade Light Tan. I love how it just blurs out on the skin. Me, as I don't try to go in with too much, but I want y'all to see the blurriness. Like, it just sits and just, yeah. I'm gonna go in with their Buried Away blush, powder blush, just to set overneath what I already have down. I had more like a highlight and blush on, but I'm gonna set this right on top. I do have their powder bronzer in the shade Yacht Life, and I think I'm gonna use this especially to go around like my hairline. And some of that same LV shade, I'm gonna go in with my concealer brush and just pack this onto my eyelid and allow this to be the base that I'll use for my eyeshadow to complete this eye look. So I went in with the darkest shade out of the palette. Like, this is the darkest, literally the darkest brown shade. So taking that on a fluffy brush, I am just working this into like my outer V and then bringing it really into my crease. This is the second shade I went in and just pretty much applied this a little bit above where I applied that darker brown shade to blend this out. And then now I'm just taking that dark brown shade one more time and going kind of like on the outer V where that lid shade stops, and just kind of fading that into that. That way there's that nice transition between my lid and outer V corner. I know this is one of the OG products, but this is the Better Setter Setting Spray by Mented Cosmetics. It's so worth to try, like, y'all, and I don't just say that, it really is. We gotta finish this look off with a bomb lippy. So I'm going in with the two shades. I have Brand Nude and Dope Taupe, which, ignore this little powder that I have, but I did swatch these for y'all. So this is Dope Taupe and this is the shade Brand Nude. Brand Nude is a little bit lighter, but these are two natural looking shades. I love both of them. They look so pretty. That's Dope Taupe. So this all over is Dope Taupe. This is the shade Brand Nude. It's a little brighter. So this is the full look, y'all, and I love this. I love how romantic. This is very much on the natural nudie type of end. That's why I think this would be more appropriate for like a date night, especially with the lip. But overall, I think the products that I used today with the colors and shades, I think it really made this look come all the way together. But I hope y'all enjoyed this, and until the next one.